Hey, it's me again after a rather long break. The subject of today's episode spent 4 years in the closet waiting to be filmed, but I finally decided to do something about it. Today we will talk about the Russian PMK-3 gas mask, which dates back to the USSR and remains in use by the Russian army to this day. The first prototypes of the PMK mask were created in the 1970s as an improvement on the older PMG model, which required a filter attached to the front of the mask. This restricted visibility a bit. The PMK-1 mask was intended as a departure from this older type of gas mask for the Soviet Union. At the same time as the USSR was developing a new, more comfortable gas mask for its army, Poland began producing the MP4 Bulldog mask, copied from the US. You can learn a bit about it in my earlier video. However, the Soviet mask, instead of inserting filters into the mask from the inside, like with the Polish mask, it was better to screw the filter on the side. This, in theory, allows the PMK mask filter to be replaced without removing it, but in practice it's almost impossible because the rubber isn't flexible enough to do it easily. The PMK-1 model was adopted by the Soviet army in 1980. However, after a few years, problems began to emerge. One of them was inability to decide which side of the mask to mount the filter on. Most masks left the factory with the filter on the left side. Therefore, left-handed shooters had to receive special variants with the filter on the right. This problem was resolved in 1986 with the PMK-2 model, which allowed the filter to be mounted on either the right or left side, simplifying production. Like the PMK-1, the PMK-2 continued to use 40mm ghost filters from the old PMG masks. At the turn of the 1980s and 90s, a new type of filter was developed, smaller yet providing better protection. The mask itself was also modernized to accept the new filters. However, Russia is known not to abandon existing designs too quickly. Old filters could still be fitted to PMK-3 masks using a suitable adapter, such as this one. The PMK-3 mask didn't enter service with the Russian army until around the year 2000. This process was likely delayed by political changes and financial problems related to that. The Protivogaz Malogabaritny Kombinirowany 3, in English Compact Combined Gas Mask 3, is made primarily of black rubber. The model I'm presenting is size 3, the largest. One of the improvements over its predecessors is the enlarged visors, providing a wider field of view. The visors are mounted in metal frames. Overlays can be mounted over them, which isolate the glasses from the outside and prevent them from fogging in low temperatures. Voices are emitted through a vocal diaphragm located between the metal plates, here. That's how do you sound with the gas mask off. That's how do you sound with the gas mask on. This element directs exhaled air downwards. The 5 straps holding the mask on the head are made of the same rubber as the rest of the mask. Each can be adjusted using plastic buckles. The gas mask also came with a drinking tube that could be attached to the underside of the mask. You could then attach a canteen to it. The gas mask's back is actually very simple, there's nothing to show here. It's made of a very lightweight material in the Flora camouflage pattern. It has a few metal snap hooks and fasteners. However, it doesn't have stiffened sides or external pockets. It closes with a metal snap and 2 velcro straps. The main pocket has space for the mask itself, and there are also 2 smaller pockets for accessories. The PMK-3 gas mask was certainly a step in the right direction. However, it left much to be desired in terms of comfort of use compared to Western masks of that time. Putting it on isn't the most pleasant, nor is breathing or looking through it. The successor, the PMK-4, fixed many of PMK-3's issues. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the channel click the notification bell and rate the video. See ya!